Hello and welcome to Monday. Welcome to the start of a new weekly vlog. It is about 4 in the afternoon. I haven't picked the camera up today because I have been working getting last week's vlog uploaded and the description box written and all that good stuff. Matt is downstairs. His cheek is a little bit swollen today, so the bruising is coming out, the inflammation is coming out following his surgery. So he's not feeling the best, but he's okay. It's a little bit cloudy, as I'm sure you can see. So the temperatures have dropped a little bit from the real highs of last week, where it was sweltering. And then we had a few days of rain, and now it's kind of just a little bit moderate. So I think my seeds will get here tomorrow for the raised bed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And then I'll be able to put them in. So we're going to go and take a look at the garden in a moment, because I need to fill up the pots with soil. Right, so I've ended up with more plants than what I originally anticipated I was going to do this year. Sutton Seeds obviously sent me some plants. Matt's granddad and dad gave me some plants. So I ended up buying some extra pots. The problem is I've already put these sort of bucket pots in, and I could do with the space. I could almost do with taking that last one out, but I've already put the frame up. So I've got a bit of an issue. I could probably get 3 pots side by side in that gap where there's 2. So I'm not quite sure if I need to kind of rework it. Anyway, my next step is to fill these up with compost. As you can see, I've got my tripod ready to help me capture the moments. But also you can see how the rain has kind of compressed the compost that I put on last week. And the rose walk through the greenhouse window is looking gorgeous. Plus, I mean, look at this. Just look how stunning that is. That is just magnificent. I've managed to get one out, so I'm going to reuse the compost from that one. That had the bell pepper that I squished by accident. I dropped a box on it, so I'm going to put that compost in there. Like I said, I might leave that one, just kind of squish it up a little bit. So I reckon I can get at least 2 more pots in that corner. The rest are going to have to go outside the greenhouse, I think, which doesn't matter because lots of people grow their tomatoes outdoors. That is fine. The tumbling tom, by the way, is coming on. We have lots of flowers, so hopefully we'll get tomatoes very soon. We have 1 pot left that I haven't done because I need to open a new bag of compost, which I will do tomorrow. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have a day planting everything that I haven't got planted. So we've got the 2 peppers over there, obviously tomatoes outside. By the way, my Sugar Rush wallflowers are actually starting to flower. So I could potentially, I've got until September to plant these. But I definitely want to get these sweet peas in the garden. I've got some new garden canes, came this morning. And I've got a couple of things left over, and they may have to go just in the regular borders just to see how they do. Also, I need to get these planted in the front garden. If I just show you, here are my new 6-foot garden canes. I have relented. I decided to put them in the greenhouse like this until they get established, and then I'll move them outside because I will need the room. So that's how we're looking for the final time today in the greenhouse on Monday. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. What do you mean just? It's 11:30. That's still morning. That is the morning part of the day. So late last night, the HelloFresh delivery came in. I did fill out, I got a survey email asking how the delivery went from the courier. So I did say, well, they're getting a bit late. They're getting a bit late because we've had 2 occasions where it's been late.
It was about 10 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so we unboxed it really quickly. So we'll do the actual meal plans for this week now. So what have we got?
We've got beef mince, mushroom, bean and red wine hot pot with cheddar cheese and broccoli. We've got peri-peri chicken and chips with lemon dressed salad and a zesty mayo. We've got cod on oven-baked leek risotto with Italian style cheese and honey roasted tomatoes.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Umami miso mushroom rigatoni with spinach and cheese.
The rigatoni is always nice.
And oven-baked glazed paprika chicken with roasted pepper, courgette and spicy rice.
Ooh, what do you fancy for tonight?
Ooh, I kind of feel the spicy rice.
Should we go for that tonight then?
Rice is always a Monday dinner.
Okay. So we were attending the premiere of the weekly vlog last night, and we kind of realised that throughout the entire vlog we didn't actually say really what Matt's surgery was. We thought we had somewhere in the video. I think we got confused because we told the channel members and patrons during our live stream that we do every week, but we forgot. I think we did mention tooth, so I think most people got that it was dental surgery. But do you want to explain exactly what it is?
So over the years you may have been watching and you may have seen my teeth. I have this lovely little gap just here in my teeth. Essentially 20 odd years ago, whatever age you are when your adult teeth start coming through, my two canine teeth decided to grow from the gum up here. So my dentist at the time took out these two teeth to allow them to move down. This side did. This side, the tooth just decided to die in the gum. It was horrendously painful when it did. I think I had an abscess or something. I just remember being an excruciating amount of pain. And then for the last 20 years, it's just happily resided in my gum. Not done anything, slowly dissolved. And then my last checkup, the dentist went, oh, we should probably get rid of that.
Yeah.
20 years later. It's never caused me any issues since it died.
No, but if you do want to get any future dental work done...
So yes, I had to have surgery. Well, they offered it to do it in the dentist chair, but they said they may have to shave the bone and I would be awake for it, and I did not like that option.
No. So you've waited about over a year.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Because I don't mind waiting that long because it's not an emergency. Tooth wasn't causing me any issues, never caused me any pain apart from when it happened. So it was just a waiting game, essentially. So I wasn't in any particular rush. That's why it's taken so long.
But because the nature of it being in the gum, you needed the anaesthetic, and they cut into it and scraped the bone.
Shaved the bone. So it was all a fun day for me. Yeah. But now I'm just a bit sore. It's still a bit swollen all around this area.
Yeah, yesterday it looked more swollen.
Yes.
It's
yesterday
going
I
down.
felt like my cheek was pushing up towards my eye.
Yeah.
But it feels a bit better today. It's still a bit sore. I've got mouthwash, antibiotics, etc. So yeah.
You're getting them.
That was the nature of my surgery.
Later on today, we also have the car going in for its MOT. We did want to get the MOT and service done at the same time because they're both due at roughly the same time. However, they were booked. So we've got the service a few days later.
Friday.
This Friday. So it'll all be done this week. And then everything comes at once. So I've got the tax, the MOT, the service, and then I think the car insurance is next month. So it all comes in one big go, doesn't it? I have just dropped the car off at the garage for its MOT. It's going to be about an hour. I don't fancy waiting in a dingy car garage. So I'm going to walk home. It is quite windy. It'll be done by 4:30, so I'll just walk back again. It's fine. It's quite a nice, pretty route home, to be honest. Got some beautiful old cottages to the right-hand side. And then we walk past the beautiful pool and the village hall. So, yeah, quite a nice walk home. Just coming up to the village hall where they are playing Crown Green Bowls. Old ironworks building. Chip shop, but we're not calling here today. Got some geese today. It's getting close to pick-up time, so I am back outside walking back to the garage to pick the car up. And back home, they weren't quite ready, so I had to wait a little bit. I got there on time, 4:30, like they said, so I probably had to wait about 15-20 minutes. And I hate car garages. It's just so not me. It's like the antithesis of me. I'll insert some footage of what it looked like there. The waiting area was a little bit grim, I have to say. But anyway, it's done. They also didn't tell me when I booked in about their different payment methods. Anyway, so we've got the service booked in on Friday, so I'm going to pay them for the MOT when we have the service done. Matt's just gone for a little walk. I haven't gone today because I'm busy doing something very important. La la la! Woo. Right, that is, if you didn't see, that is a teaser of the wedding video. We've got the final version back today. So it's such a big file. So I've been literally exporting it, uploading it, all that good stuff. So Matt didn't feel like cooking today. Of course I didn't feel like cooking. So he's gone to the fish and chip shop to forage for some food. My man has gone out and he's going to come back and forage. I think Bo is expecting some food on the worktop anytime soon, so I will give him some food. Yeah, so the car passed its MOT, flying colours, just one advisory on the rear brake pad, so I think next time they'll need changing. But other than that, passed, perfectly fine. We have our service, like I said, on Friday, so that's a load of car stuff done and ticked off for this week. The evening, it's gone a bit cooler now. It's not as warm as it was a few days ago, but everything is still looking rather gorgeous. It's been very windy today, so the flowers have taken a bit of a battering, but I've just been out and watered all of the pots, which are now filling out quite nicely. I'm hoping the sweet peas will come on and produce a little bit quicker now. I think I planted them a bit late actually, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I can hear a helicopter going over, but I wanted to show you these because I haven't given you an update on them in quite a while. Oh, it's a Chinook, whatever you want to call it. It's the one with two blades and it's flying right across our garden. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. The flowers are doing really well. Now, I had some comments about the plastic and water retention. I think I mentioned it before, but basically, because they are up in the air, the evaporation is really quick. So basically, the water evaporates and they don't end up getting waterlogged. Plus, they are very thirsty plants. Takeaway obtained. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. They have arrived, my seeds. I've got 2 packs of the same Land Life Wildflowers. These are exactly the same as what I had in the old garden, but from Boston Seeds. Not sponsored, but they are really, really good. And they come with a little guide, so using seeds. It's exactly what I did the first time around, so I'm going to do the same thing. The only thing that they do say is that meadows should have poor quality soil. They prefer poor quality. Now, I don't have poor quality soil anywhere, and obviously I've had to use compost, so it's not ideal, but I'm sure it will work just fine. I just got to keep an eye out for any fast growing weeds that might come through. But other than that, I'm gonna get it all done today, I think. It is time to get planting, and yes, these do attract the bees and the butterflies. They're both 50-gram packets, so what I plan to do is, I've got my compost over here. I'm going to use half of this bag, mix it in this bucket, mix in a packet of seeds. So basically you're using the soil as a carrier. You can also use sand. Sand would be really, really good because then you can actually see where you sprinkled it, but I don't have any sand, so I'm going to use half a bag of compost. Mix one of these in, mix it really, really well. I've got a fork to mix it in. You can also use your hands, and then I'm going to put this over half and then do the other half, and that is the plan. We have it. So it worked out quite well because the compost that was in the bag was slightly darker than the stuff I'd already put in, so I can see exactly where I've been, plus I can see all the little grains of seed in there. So what I need to do now is to give it a really good water. So I am going to get the hose pipe out and give it a good old drenching. It is the evening and we are doing a HelloFresh meal, peri-peri chicken and chips. So Matt's been to the gym today and he's pushed about 200 pounds. Was it 200 pounds?
20,000 kilos.
Yeah, but that's in total, but I want to bet the weight on the stack.
300.
300 pounds?
Kilos.
Oh, kilos. I work in pounds.
That's nearly
still.
600 pounds.
600 pounds? Oh wow.
No, it's more than that. It's 660.
Oh wow, those legs, my goodness, look at those legs. So we're having that. Matt's update on Matt's tooth. It's been a bit sore still, but he's okay. And update on Manjaro.
Yes.
He's come off the Manjaro.
I am off the Monge. It got to the point where I was feeling ill for about 2-3 days after that day. So
yeah,
I don't want to live my life like that anymore.
When you say ill, you mean like a bit queasy?
Yeah, a bit queasy, especially at like night time when I was trying to go to sleep. I was feeling like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've come off it.
Come off it, but you haven't put any weight on.
No, I've got one jab left in the fridge. If I do feel like, oh, maybe I need a top up.
An emergency jab.
Yeah.
Here is tonight's dinner. There is also like a mayo yogurty thing.
Zesty mayo.
Zesty mayo to go on the top, but that is dinner. Hi everybody and welcome to Thursday. It's the afternoon, sort of around about 2 o'clock, 2:30, it's about 2:30. And I've just come to my parents to do the final lot of watering. I can just see outside now, they don't appear like they need terribly too much watering, but I'll do them anyway. I need to pull out some milk for my mom and dad for when they're back. They apparently froze some, so I need to get that from the freezer, put that in the fridge to thaw for when they're back. And then I need to go home. I've been to the pharmacy to pick up some prescriptions, and that's kind of it for today. So it's been a few days, and actually it's not terribly too dry. So yeah, everything's looking good. All the plants are still alive. We're just putting some cheese on our pasta. So we've just done our channel members live stream, and we're having umami. Is it umami? Umami miso mushroom rigatoni, and there it is with some cheese. Is it all kind of blocked up?
Yeah,
it's blocked up. But anyway, that is what we're having tonight. It's gorgeous, smells lovely. We've added chicken to it. So we've stolen the chicken from another HelloFresh meal because we really fancied some chicken with it. So we'll just buy an extra piece of chicken for the one that it's supposed to go with. We kind of cheated a little bit, didn't we?
We did.
Anyway, I just want to show you before we go have dinner outside. I've done some laundry this afternoon as well, so I've taken all that in. But it's a nice evening. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's nice and cool again. It's not too stuffy, so I'm really happy about that. Oh my goodness, it is about 8:05 in the morning. I am up, I am out, I am not showered, but I have managed to have breakfast, which, yeah, I needed breakfast. I've had one coffee, breakfast, and then the car needs collecting at about 4:30. So at least I've got all day where I haven't got to worry about if I'm going to be cold or not, and then I've got to come out and leave whatever I'm doing. So I know it's going to be 4:30, so let's just get home. I can have my second cup of coffee, have my shower, get ready for the day. I really appreciate routine, and when I'm out of my routine, it does not help. So last night I did go to bed early. I went to bed at 12, which is incredibly early for me. But Matt's alarm went off at 6, and Matt didn't even get up until 6:45, so it kind of woke me up. I don't normally hear Matt's alarm, but I did today, probably because I knew I had to be up to do something. So like I said, I'm out of routine. I've got my ultrahuman ring tells me I've had about an hour and 20 minutes sleep deficit. So I think that's just telling me that when later on I need to have a nap. Just at the pool, there's been a little bit of work going on here. All of the vegetation has been cleared away because they're going to be doing some improvements. So lots of new appropriate planting is going to be put in place. I think it's looking really, really good. And of course the pool looking absolutely divine this time of the morning. We have a few, by the way, this is actually, for some bizarre reason, known as the beach. It's not a beach, it's a big patch of dirt and stones, but the wildlife do like to congregate. What is this?
Oh, you know what it was.
It's Domino's pizza.
It is, because you were very good at getting up today, so you deserved a pizza.
I was very good at getting up, and the car was perfectly fine with its service, so that's
Yes.
all really good. So we're very happy. Matt's just been playing computer games. I've been trying to do bits and pieces. The wedding vlog is finally fully uploaded and scheduled to go live on Monday.
Yay.
So we can't wait to share that with everyone. Yay! Let's go eat pizza. There we go, pizza, wedges and garlic dip.
Aye.
Welcome to Saturday. We are going to a food festival today, so
Yay.
looking forward to it. We're going to have some fun, we're going to try out some samples of foods, maybe
Yay.
buy some foods, maybe do
Yay.
a haul when we're home,
Ice cream.
maybe some ice cream.
Ice cream.
I've got sun cream
Ice
on
cream.
because it's a very, well, it doesn't look particularly hot, but it is. It's a very hot day.
Ice cream.
So we made it. The car park was very, very tight, but we're now walking through the shopping centre to get to the actual venue, and Matt's just turning me around because I forgot we've got to go up another escalator. Right, I'm just heading out of the shopping centre and into the main thoroughfare high street. So it's very, very busy today. Obviously lots of people will be going to the food festival, but it's just busy anyway. It's a really nice day. As Matt said, it's kind of beer garden weather. So we're going to the main, or what we think is the main entrance. We have to go up this lovely little quaint street with lovely Georgian buildings side to side. And we're coming up to the entrance. It's quite breezy today, so lots of wind noise. We have made it, and Matt's already found something that he remembers from the last time he went, which was a few years ago, which is a lovely Thai stall.
Yeah. Best type of it.
I don't know where to start. There's quite a lot going on, so obviously there's lots of tents and things and shade in the middle. Like I say, it's a very hot day. There's a little thing here of what's on. So, as you can see, there's quite a lot of stalls and tents and things to visit, including a music stage. There's a family area and a big schedule, big lineup. So we're just walking past basically, and there's a lot of things that are very like hot foods today. When I say hot, I mean like heat hot, not spice hot. So a lot of the stalls that are serving like really hot food are quite scarce. Like for example, there's loaded fries, there's hog roast, there's churros. So yeah, people are just kind of wandering around, milling around and seeing where they want to have lunch or what they want to try. So let's just keep wandering and see what we fancy. We've seen a stall that promises skinny slabs and skinny brownies. Apparently only 145, 140, 108 calories, depending on which one you have. So they're called healthy brownies. The selection. Plenty of covered tents. We've seen monk-hide prosecco cocktails. That seems quite nice. There we go. We're going to go for some iced blood orange tea. Very nice. About £3.50 a cup. Perfect for a hot day. Oh, there it is. Cheers.
It is very nice.
How is it? Oh yes, very refreshing. We've got an outdoor roast. I imagine it's hog. I'm not entirely sure. But the smell, yeah, it could be beef, Matt said. The smell is gorgeous. Okay, we're at a stand called Fuffle, and I think it is lots of different chocolates. Right, okay, so the Fuffle was chocolate, the plates were cheese, so we'll try one. Right, we've also got lots and lots of bread. We've got some fermented carrot, which is supposed to be really, really good for the gut.
I don't know how much to get.
So, we'll try it. There we go.
That's really nice, actually.
Nice. We are at the Canal and River Trust stand, a really amazing organisation. They look after all of the waterways and canal networks and look after the flora and fauna. So head on over to their website, and I think they can donate some money, maybe?
Donate some money on there,
yeah.
Shrewsbury.uk.
So improve all the biodiversity and the wildlife. We're at the Riverford Veg Box stand, so obviously if you want to try different veggies, you can subscribe to their veg box. Right. There's also lots of handbags and jewellery and artisan products that you can shop. We are going to get one coconut and share it. So it is the Cocoa Exotic Hydrate with Coconuts. So for one coconut, it is £10. This is a coconut man.
I can tell you anything you want to know about coconut.
Right, there's the coconut. So we're going to share it with 2 straws.
Bear with me, love.
It's good. Yeah, very good. Very nice. Crystal's Cupcakes are the cake company that did our wedding cakes and all the cupcakes. So we're just going to go and say thank you for doing a really good job because they were incredibly tasty. I'm very excited. We said thank you and we bought the cupcake that I never got to try at our own wedding and a few others, but we've left them there. We can come and collect them at the end of the day. We're going to get some gelato from the gelato cart. So there's Madagascar vanilla, maple pecan, mango and passion fruit, honeycomb. Ooh, decisions. There we go, the chocolate's going on. Here is my honeycomb, and there is Matt's chocolate. There we go. They are absolutely delicious. We are coming up to some animals. I think what's the section called? From farm to what was it? From field to fork. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, don't look away now. Oh, they're gorgeous. Look at them. Oh, I do like sheep. Little lambs. Correction, they are not lambs. They are the Western sheep, the smallest sheep in the world. Look at them. I have just reapplied some sun cream. So the coconut water was lovely.
Stunning.
Really,
my hair's already gone. Look at that, wow.
And the ice cream. So I had honeycomb ice cream for the first time and it was delicious.
Oh, that's
really,
good.
really nice.
Yeah.
How was yours?
It was stunning. It was chocolate with white bits of white chocolate in it. It was gorgeous.
Lovely. So the plan is now, because it's very, very busy, we are going to go around and see if there's anything else you want to buy, like any pastries or anything of that nature to take home. And I think Matt wants to try the Thai as well. So we're now going to watch a food demo, and this one is with Christiaan, who was on Bake Off. There you can see him in the pale coloured shirt. You might recognise it.
British Bake Off finalist Christiaan de Vries, give him a welcome. Hey guys, it's so good to see all of you. You should firm up a little bit before you serve it because some more rolls, so might see some of you again. Shrewsbury Food Festival, Christiaan de Vries. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yes. Sorry. Shall I give this a little wine?
That was such a good idea with the vase. I really like the idea with because I've tried to do piping before, but it's sort of not gone very well when I've tried to fill it. It's been
You know what? I once forgot the vase to take to the tap.
There we go. We've just tried some of Christiaan's pavlova, and it is delicious.
And it was very nice.
And he was very nice too. So you might have heard already of Luke Crump. He's known as the Doodle Guy, and he's actually doodled his entire house, like wall, ceilings, everything. So these are garlic graters, and I think we've seen them on a program before, and they're really, really good. And you can grate all sorts of different things like this. So I think we're going to choose one. So we just come to the main area, and it is so busy now. Right, we are heading home. It's very hot. It was very crowded in there. And to be honest, everything was quite expensive. We were just saying it's probably better in a really big group because then you can buy lots of different things individually and then maybe bring them all back to a table and share them. Whereas, like, for example, the iced tea that we had was like £3.50 for a plastic cup, and the coconut was $9.99. And then, which I've actually still kept the actual coconut shell, we can cut it up and use it. And then I think probably the best value for money was maybe the cupcakes, and we bought some
healthy brownies.
yeah, healthy brownies, which we'll show you all when we actually get home. Right, we've already been back to the car and put the shopping in, but we forgot the chicken, so we're going to go head back into Morrison's and get some chicken. Okay, we are back. So this little lot came to round about £30. So obviously we forgot the chicken and the extra fish, so we went back in and got those. I've got some tomatoes to go with my cottage cheese. I've got 2 pots this time, 2 steak and ale pasties for me for lunches, some my milk, Matt's milk, some tomato ketchup. This is the 5% less sugar, no 50% less sugar, because the tomato is the 0. Matt's got his mousses. 2 packs of paracetamol, peppers, and Matt wanted some Pepsi Max, lime, of course, no sugar. So, from the food festival, we got the garlic grater, but it also grates other things as well. So we got the kind of black design. I'll show you that properly when it's out. Brownies, so you can just about see them peeking in there. I saved the coconut from the coconut water, so we'll do something with it, maybe chop it up later. Then, the pièce de résistance, we have the Crystals cupcakes, so I can't wait to try these. Those 2 chocolate ones are Matt's, and the blueberry, and I think it was raspberry.
No, one of the chocolate ones is yours.
Which one? Is it?
Yeah, because you haven't tried it. I've only got one of those cupcakes.
Oh, okay, so I've got 3 of these then. It is hand painted and made in Spain. We also got a 3 garlic peeler thrown in. So you put the garlic clove in it and you sort of roll it and it sort of de-skins it. The meadow has sprouted. Just look at some of these seeds. I need to water them. This is riveting content, but Matt's just pulled out his ice cubes for his ice drink. And we found that we've grown a stalagmite. Can you see that stalagmite? What does it mean? What is the reasoning?
I don't know.
What is this?
Those aren't frozen yet.
Are they not frozen? Well, why have we got a stalagmite in our freezer? What does it mean? I think it's a sign. Does it mean we're going to win the Euro Millions?
Oh, buy a ticket quick.
I hope so. Matt was very naughty.
I didn't know I was using it until 10 seconds ago.
And he didn't tell me he was using his new garlic thingy, majiggy. Because I would have vlogged it. How is it working? How do you watch it? Is it better than...
Yes.
Did you use the red garlic thing to peel the garlic?
No, because I don't feel like I need to use that really.
But it is good for sort of... What does it do? Kind of just shreds it, like lightly shreds the garlic.
Grates it.
Oh, so it's classed as grating. There we go. Let's try with a new knob. There you go. Get yourselves one. Matt has marinated his meat. It's all on the go. And we have the vegetables now. Well, I say we. Matt has the vegetables all chopped up and ready to go in too. So I haven't actually said what tonight's dinner is. It's oven-baked glazed paprika chicken. And there is what the final product looks like. And we're going to add a dash of mayonnaise as well. Hi everybody and welcome to Sunday. It's actually early evening now, so Matt's started cooking tonight's HelloFresh dinner. But I wanted to go and give you a final kind of tour of the garden because things have been happening. It's been quite a nice day. It's been warm. In fact, it's been... Oh, look at Rory there on the slab. He's just been rolling over having his tummy out, haven't you? On the nice cool slab. So what Rory does now of an evening is he goes to sit on the shed roof. Anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update on these fuchsias. Again, looking really, really gorgeous and filling out quite nicely. I didn't need to worry about only putting 3 in there. These are coming out really nice as well. They are begonias. These always do well and they come back every single year. The Meadow. So I cannot believe how quick this has sprouted because I was expecting it to be about 2 weeks before we got anything, but no, it's all coming out. So lots of seeds, and I imagine even more will come out over the next few days. So a job for next week, I need to thin out the tomatoes in here. When I mean thin out, what I mean is take off some of the lower branches, tie them up to the supports. I need to put these outside. I need to plant up the final pot. I need to do something in the main garden with these pots of sweet peas. The tomatoes are doing really well. In fact, I think I saw that, yes, we do actually have some tomatoes coming. So that's all doing really, really well. Also, I need to plant my David Austin roses. I didn't get round to doing that last week, so I need to do that. The roses, I imagine, are coming into a little bit of their natural kind of lull. So, yeah, but these ones, and this is Morning Mist, it's doing really well. I will be able to harvest some blueberries, and those cosmos are looking really nice. And I think, will be able to get some raspberries as well. It is flying ant season, and I have been sent by Dethlac a long-lasting invisible barrier that eliminates ants, woodlice and crawling insects fast. Now this is actually safe and friendly for cats, so it claims. So I think, there you go, scan me to see how Dethlac works. Shake well and spray onto the entry points. There we go. So they actually sent a twirl as well, and some Haribo, and a little buggy spider. So it is flying ant season, and they sent this literally just in time, because I've just been outside and just look at all of the ants coming out of all these entry points. I mean, just look at that. That is an epidemic. So I need to get this on here really quick. This is what it looks like. Let's get spraying. There we go, I've just sprayed and it is working already. So tonight's HelloFresh is cod on oven-baked leek risotto. So, full disclosure, we have added a little bit of extra fish. Yeah. What else have we added?
Add some prawns.
Oh, and some prawns. And we are also going to have a garlic and herb pizza bread too. We almost had a cheese disaster, didn't we? So the cheese was supposed to be mixed in, but it doesn't matter because we'll put it in now and then we'll mix it in and then we'll put the fish on the top. Here it is. Doesn't it look delicious and divine? Yum yum. Hi everybody, it is time to say goodbye. It's that time of the week. We have Bo screaming. He's also saying goodbye to everybody. Let's pick him up so you can all say goodbye. Hello, Bo. The original Labubu. Can you see? He just needs that little furry jacket, doesn't he? Little hoodie. Anyway, so you'll be watching this week on Wednesday because our wedding video will have already gone live. So I really hope that you enjoyed that. We just couldn't wait to show everyone. So we shared our day. We're married. Oh. Yeah, we're officially YouTube married now that the video's out. Yeah. So anyway, leave a comment on that video if you haven't seen it already. Also, if you haven't already, do go and check out our Instagram account. Please follow us over there. I've left everything linked in our description box below. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit that bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. So from us, mwah, to you all my lovies, and goodbye.
Bye.
No, don't do it.
Join us another day.